Hi there, Sid here. Welcome to this Hall of Fame interview. I'm here with Dr. Sujit Pardeshi from Pune, who is a practice management expert, and he helps doctors set up their business in their, helps them in their soft skills, in their management skills, and in their marketing as well. And what I liked about doctor's, journey, he's going to anyway share that journey. We were just having a conversation before this. Is he has more than 21 years in practice in his dental space, more than 8 years experience in actually teaching this in the offline world. And once he was able to digitize all of this, applying the freedom business model within 30 days, he launched his webinars just recently. He was able to achieve over 13 lakhs in 30 days. Okay. So doctor, first of all, congratulations on this great, pivot or moving into the online space. Congrats on that. And you're welcome. And all of you watching, I want all of you to understand that these kind of results, it is backed by years and years of experience and also going deep into the niche. So here, doctor, he's going to share his story. These kind of results can only come when you have depth in knowledge and capability in subject matter. And he's been through so many other training programs and journeys before this. So doctor, how do you feel now that the fact that you're able to make that transition from offline to online?
Yeah, first of all, thank you so much, Sid, for being me here in the Hall of Fame. And I'm so happy and privileged to be part of your community and you as a mentor. And everybody who is, part of Internet Lifestyle Hub, I must say that, we are a very fortunate group of community or group of people to have in Sid's community. A person who has really changed game for a lot of us, in myself. And I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for being, giving this opportunity to share my views. Now, coming to the offline to online, I'm conducting management and soft skill trainings primarily for dentists, being a dentist myself, and as well as for other doctors since last 8 years. Okay. And it has been a phenomenal journey offline, but it was like, I still remember that right from 2018, I was thinking of doing something online. I always had the feeling that, I should have some online version of whatever I teach so that I can reach more and more number of people. But to be very honest, since last 2.5 years, when I was trying to get it, forget about getting it right. When I was trying to get it, the structure was not coming, like how we should make it, the entire system. So that was never there. And that stopped me from doing this online version of my coachings actually. Yeah. And it was only after I attended Sid's webinar and then within less than a month, I enrolled right from silver to diamond level in Sid because he has, since you have such a powerful system, the ladder and the way you have made it so simple for everyone who is in the community that anybody can take the model, apply our own content and then make it successful. So you made it easy. It was only and only because of you, I could do it online in such a less time, so effortlessly and with such kind of results.
Awesome. How long did it, when did you get into my community? Because you've been through many other programs even before this and probably perfecting it over there. When did you start implementing this model?
Which month? I joined attended the webinar in the month of May, I think somewhere around 10th or 11th of May. Okay. Then I just went through those videos. But post-COVID, being a dentist, I had to start my practice. So, and it was so difficult being a dentist to, work in people's mouths directly. So I had to focus on my practice. So till the end of June, I didn't do anything, to be honest. Of course, I enrolled in gold level and level 2 diamond program also, because I was very sure that because I knew what I was doing, I already had the content, the presence, and I knew that, I just need some time to make it happen. So to be honest, it's with you, I didn't do anything till the end of June. Of course, I was seeing the videos and taking notes whenever possible. But I started conceptualizing it in the month of July, actually. Okay. And it took me only 8 days to conceptualize the entire pyramid, right from level 1 to level 3 and the top. Yeah. And then I started shooting the videos. Frankly speaking, right from designing part to video shooting, editing, rendering, uploading, everything happened within 5 weeks only. 5 weeks. Yeah. Awesome.
And that's again because of your, your capability in this for many years. Yes. And you just had to digitize. Were you comfortable speaking on video, or you had to, was it a new skill?
No, I already have two YouTube channels, one of myself and one of the clinic. So video, everything was not at all a problem. And as you rightly said, if we really have a good content, all you need is your system. That's it.
Fantastic. So the June you started, July you set up everything, August you launched. Within 30 days, you were able to achieve the results. And how many people in your community right now? And just walk us through the structure of how are you managing the community? Because managing offline would be slightly different. Now managing online will be different. So tell us about that.
Yeah. So I did the first webinar on 16th of August. And so far I have done only 2 webinars. But in the 2 webinars, we had like more than 270 enrollments for level 1. And then I started, just like you have the hackathon. So I started Dentathon.
Nice.
30 days action challenge on 1st of September. And I have around 63 members in my gold level course. It was definitely it's different than the offline, structure. In online, you have to be more attentive, more proactive, and you need to add more content and create more content more frequently as compared to the offline. Actually, like online makes you more busy. I will say that is what I'm experiencing since last less than a month. But then, we have like around, with my previous course participants, around 480 people on Teachable platform now. And we have the group, the Facebook group, where we have around 750 people. Excellent. And I would just like to take 1 minute so that viewers will also know what exactly I'm doing with your system.
Yes.
Because I didn't mention it anywhere actually. So the dentist, I filled your strategy sheet, and then I decided the mission statement that I'll help 100,000 dentists globally to build a millionaire dental practice.
Nice.
And that was for 2 reasons actually, because dentistry in India and in Asia is at a very struggling stage, simply because there are too many dentists around. And don't know how it happened, the miscalculations and everything, forget about them. We can't do anything about that. So there are too many dentists around, and people are actually, struggling for survival. That was one thing which always inspired me to do something for my own field. And the second thing was, like, I myself practiced for 18 years in my small little hometown, which is around 400 kilometers from Pune. And I practiced there very well. And then after the age of 40, I shifted to Pune. And within less than 2 years, I developed a better practice than what I had in 18 years. So I know how to do it in a 50,000 population town. And I know how to do it probably in 50 lakh population city. Okay, like Pune. So I thought that if I apply the same principles, and naturally I applied the same principles which I was teaching in offline trainings. So I thought if I apply the, if I teach the same principles online, probably I'll be able to impact more number of people around, because in offline I could not reach to a lot of people actually. So my basic course is the Millionaire Dentist Formula.
Okay.
The level 2 course is the Millionaire Dentist Challenge. And level 3 is Millionaire Dentist Intensive. So level 1 is conceptual, level 2 is action, level 3 is mentoring.
Fantastic. Mentoring is one-to-one or group coaching format?
No, it will be group coaching sets. The bandwidth won't allow one-to-one, because I practice dentistry also actually.
Okay, so you're also a practitioner along with the teaching part. Yes.
Yes. I practice full time actually, and I do all these things after my clinic hours.
Amazing. All of you watching this, just type "amazing" in the comment box. See, this is what it takes, because sometimes people think that, they can just come in, they can just pick any niche they want and start. But when you come in with a lot of subject matter experience, like in your case, you're practicing, you understand the industry, then you identify the pain in the industry in your own fraternity, and then you converted that pain into a program, and in solution to the program's a solution to the problem. And then because you are someone who's actually doing whatever you say, that gives that moral authority for people to buy your products. And that's exactly the point which I want to mention. I just wanted your view on this. How important do you think is depth in content, and by leading, like walking the talk? What are your views on that?
Yeah, and this is very powerful point you mentioned, Sid. Because see, when we practice what we preach, that is only then people will believe you. It's not just talk and talk. So people, like, if you just talk on, teach doctors on management, and if you don't have your own practice, people will say, boss, you come to the ground and see how difficult it is to, build a practice. And it is so important. And as a practicing dentist, like, I'll share my views that when you practice, and the kind of challenges you face as a practitioner, the kind of questions and objections you face from your patients or prospects or potential patients, the kind of challenges you face as a doctor in the community during the marketing and otherwise. So it becomes very difficult that if you don't know the content, if you don't know these kind of challenges, you cannot build a course or a coaching around it.
Yes.
So no matter in whichever field you are, you must practice what you preach. It is only then you will get that conviction, you will get that confidence, and that, that real inner power, and which is reflected in your body language, in your words, and in your voice when people, listen to you. That authenticity cannot be generated artificially. It has to be from within.
Absolutely. And all of this also has to do with the trainings. Like, you would have invested in so many programs. I know you're a student of Success Gyan, all the programs. Rajiv, you've been through his trainings, and all of those actually add up. It adds up to really do that. And many people watching this, they may also think, okay, another program, am I going to invest in another course, another this? So how has personal development or investing in courses actually helped you over the years, and for how long have you been investing in yourself?
Okay, this is very powerful, and people will actually find me crazy if I say something. I'll tell you guys, I come from a very small place. As I said, it is like 400 kilometers from Mumbai, Pune, and just to reach Mumbai airport, I need to travel 400 kilometers overnight train journey.
Okay.
And when I attended the first National Achievers Conference, which was held by Success Gyan in Bangalore in 2014. It was just to reach Bangalore. It took me 9 hours of train travel and then 2 hours of flight journey. And then I reached for the NAC. And that too at the cost of my own practice. So everybody around me always used to say, you are, different words they use. You're mad, you're gone, you're hopeless, you're crazy, you don't know what you're doing, you don't know why you're doing, and so on. But let me tell you, if there is one thing which has, brought me where I am today, whatever little achievements I have in my life, is only and only because of constant upgradation. There is no other word to it. Right from 2007, I am upgrading in, soft skills and public speaking skills. And I used to attend small trainings, like 3-hour training, 1-day training. At that time, the fees was like 500,000 rupees, and that was also a sizable amount at that time. And since that time, and then when I got introduced to Success Gyan, Rajiv, Suren, and till date, I have invested 46.58 lakh rupees in trainings. Whatever you call it, but that was too much, especially for a small town practicing dentist. And as Raju always says that, you need to invest the money which you don't have today in order to reach where you want to go, reach tomorrow.
Absolutely.
So those of you who are watching, and if money is the only hurdle, trust me, take one more loan. And that's what I always did. I never had that money when I wrote the book with Black Card Books. I never had the money when I enrolled for PACE and MBA. I never had that money when I enrolled for Quantum Leap, believe it or not. So I just took yet another loan or something like that. But then any investment which you make in upgrading yourself, personally or professionally, will always give you higher returns than any other investment avenue in the world, whether it is stocks, whether it is gold, silver, or real estate or whatever. So put more money and time and efforts in investing yourself. And that is the only mantra for my little success.
Absolutely. Totally with you. Your best investment is yourself. If you can invest in yourself. And the same story. In fact, it's not just you, doctor, like Rajiv, myself, like all, you look at anybody who has got some tangible results over time. It's not happened overnight. It is because you would have, it's the same pattern, investing that money which you did not have at that point of time and just going overboard and just doing it keeping that vision alive, that yes, we're going to make something, we're going to make it happen. There's no other way. And that's what really makes things move forward. Fantastic. So tell us about, specifically how has the freedom business model helped you in terms of the finer elements, because you would have already been good at speaking, you would have already been good at doing videos. You might have already had the structure in your mind as far as your content is concerned, because you have that experience. So tell us about what are the top 3 elements that really helped you through the freedom business model, which was probably a new concept to you, after coming in here.
So the top 3 elements from the freedom business model for me were, number 1 is the pyramid. That means the structure. Okay, the way you have structured everything, that inner circle, hackathon, leadership council, that was definitely new for me. Like whether you call it funnel or whether you call it that pyramid, I would love to call it pyramid rather than sales funnel or something.
For those of you watching this, I'll just clarify that. So I have a pyramid structure. So on the bottom of the pyramid is the level 1. There should be maximum number of courses where you give away. Then you have level 2, which is lesser than that. And then level 3 will be lesser. So the entire structure of my level 1, level 2, level 3 will be in that format. So that's exactly what you want. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you. So that one, how to build your sales funnel and how to put your courses, that was number 1. Number 2 was the different digital, online platforms which you have suggested to youth, whether it is ScreenFlow for recording the videos, whether it is GetResponse, ClickFunnels, and everything. So that actually gave me an absolute ready-made solution, simply because being a medico, I had never heard these words, never knew that, that GetResponse is a very good email marketing tool or something like that. So it was a ready-made platform for me, being a dentist, because we are not tech savvy people, doctors normally. And I followed you blindly because you have mentioned it so many times that I have tested so many different tools and everything. And this is what you should do. And I have the habit that whenever I work, under someone, I just surrender to my mentor and follow things blindly. So that is what I did. That was the second thing. The tools were extremely that's why I could do everything within 5 weeks. So I just didn't even apply my brain, didn't even try to find out which is the another better tool or something like that. No, whatever mentor said, just followed. That was second. And third is the presentation, how to structure that webinar, and that webinar selling and placing those bonuses and those creative, the designs. That was very powerful, because I always believe that the presentation of the content is as important as the content itself. So that presentation model, I got it from usage. So these are the top 3 points.
Fantastic. So just to recap, is the structure of your course, the curriculum design structure, the pyramid structure. 2 is the tools. So you did not reinvent anything, just followed exactly what was given. And these tools, you're able to manage them on your own. Did you set them up on your own, everything?
The only thing like integration with Teachable and all little. So I took help of my friend.
Perfect. Yes. But independent now, your email marketing you can do on your own. Your Teachable, you're able to manage on your own. All of that.
Yes. Okay. Now it has become independent actually.
Excellent. And the third part is the webinar selling formula. Yeah, these are 3 things that has really helped you the most. Okay, good. So what is your vision now for the future? Like, where do you see this going with what you're doing?
Yeah, wonderful. So, so far, like I have given lectures internationally, but my course never went international. So across the length and breadth of India, I have traveled and delivered courses and lectures offline. But with online, my vision is to go global. That's why in the mission statement itself, I have written that, to help 100,000 dentists globally. So I want to take this particular online course of mine to global dental platforms. And at the same time, would be very proud to, mention everywhere that it is your system which has done it for me. Absolutely. So that's the vision for future.
Great to know. So all of you here watching this, in my YouTube description, there's a link to Dr. Sujit's. If you're a doctor, especially watching, if you're a dentist watching this, just go and check out what he's doing and how you can get benefited from his model that he's been working on and is perfecting it himself. And if you want to get into the community, go to ilh.world, internetlifestylehub.com. It'll take you there and you'll get to know more about, this membership. We have a lot of knowledge givers, a lot of experts. We have doctors, we have architects, we have designers, we have, people from all walks of life who are actually building their own knowledge-based ecosystem, applying the freedom business model principles. So would love to have you in the community. And Doctor, just tell us about what has been your experience inside this community, because you've been a part of various communities. So what have you taken away, probably in our social network, or have you got the support? Tell us about what has been your experience here.
Yeah, my experience with ILH community, International Lifestyle Hub community, was very good. Like the kind of support system which you have, it's whether somebody is level 1 course participant or level 2 or level 3. So you have you have been a guiding force for everybody. So if you're in level 1, you will have inner circles. If level 2 hackathon, or level 1 also, and then leadership call, council meets for the diamond members. Like you're always there, no matter in which ladder or at which level the participants are, and that's the beauty. It actually takes a lot of efforts. As a speaker, I can definitely say this. It actually takes a lot of efforts for any mentor to take out time and create content, keep people engaged all the time. And you have been absolute phenomenal sales in that. And
thank you.
It's like one of those rare mentors which I have seen that always been there for you.
Thank you so much, Doctor. Yeah. Driving force is the community, because, and now you'll be feeling the same, when you have like 300, 400, it's growing, then every day you wake up, you're thinking, what can I do better for them? How I can improve their experience, how I can really deliver even more value, or understand what is that pain point they're going through, thinking about what's running inside their mind and solve that problem. So I think it's a beautiful journey. It's not just me. I think everyone in this community who are building their own tribes have that, will automatically get into that mode of service. It's a different situation. It's not just about selling. There are some people, there's no doubts, in the industry who are like that. They just want product sales. But I think the Internet Lifestyle Hub is building that new breed of leaders who are service oriented, who are focused on customer experience and building quality products, which is coming from their own experience and with their own capabilities. And I think that's the beauty about this. Awesome. So thank you all so much for watching till this point. And I normally like to ask this question at the end of the interview. And I'm going to ask you that question, Doctor. Is based on all your years of experience, you're going through all the personal development and trainings. If you have to bring it down to one success principle that you live by, what is that?
So if one success principle is you should have that burning desire to succeed. For me, that is what motivates me every day, even at this stage, actually.
Amazing. Thank you so much. So all of you just type burning desire in the comment box. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button. Stay tuned for future updates. If you're on Facebook, please tag a doctor or a friend who's a doctor below, so they can watch this interview and they can get inspired by what Doctor here is doing. Okay, thank you so much. Once again, Dr. Sujit, wish you all the best. Looking forward to interview you next once you reach the Crore Club. We'll look at that as a separate interview. Yeah.
Sure, Sid. Thank you so much. And I'll definitely reach there very soon and make you proud.
Thank you.